Hi everybody, it's Karen Heller, and if you drop in, then send me a little note to let me know you're here, whether you're watching it live or you're watching the recording. I continue to love the feedback that comes back, and it continues to inspire me to spend more time adding value to this time. So if you're here, give me some feedback, good or bad. Just let me know you're here. Let me know what your experience of this was. Let me know if you have any ideas as to what you'd want me to bring to you next week. Okay. I am going to be talking about forgiveness. I'm constantly feeding my brain and my soul with different ways to level up my life. And that means confronting some certain areas of my life where things aren't exactly how I'd want them to be. And there's one area of my life that constantly shows up as the one where I haven't reached that level of satisfaction with it, and it's money. And I made some great breakthroughs in this area in the past. And I'd forgotten, because you do forget. Even when you do the work, you do forget, and new things come up. And as you do more personal development, as you do more therapy even, you start to understand like how you got here. And then you start to reverse engineer your path and see how different people, different actions, different words, different gestures, or lack thereof, have contributed to you getting to a certain point or not even getting past a certain point. And that can bring up a lot of feelings of resentment and anger. And like now that you understand it, you're just kind of like, well, great, thanks. Thanks for making me like this, right? And even if we don't consciously live that way day to day, subconsciously, we have formed these beliefs over time. And without a lot of conscious effort to be mindful of it, it tends to operate on automatic. And so we may sabotage our growth in that area unconsciously, okay? What I found recently, it was like a directive, is that I need to forgive. I need to forgive the people, the institutions, the forces that be that led me to this point. I need to stop being a victim in this area. I need to own that I am an individual being responsible for me and my life and what I achieve from now on. And no matter what happened in the past, I own that. And if I let go, truly let go of the actions or lack thereof of other people, then I can really own my power in this area. And so yesterday I did a self-hypnosis session in this beautiful nature center down the street from my house. And I let go of so much. And like I said, I'd done some of that work before. I had brought that up. I'd confronted it. I had cried through it. I'd released it. And I continue to find new areas. So just know that this recording is going to be here. And even if you let go of a lot and you're able to break through to a new level, there may be more. And you can always come back to this recording. You can always request more time with me, book me. We can work through this together. Okay, so today I want to bring you through a hypnosis session that helps you release and helps you let go of being a victim, helps you take back your power in that area. And I will, as I said, always look forward to your feedback. This is an experiment. Like I said, I tried on myself today, but I'll want to know not just what happens for you during the session, but also what happens after the session. And now that I've been doing a few of these, I really would like to know, what are your favorite sessions? What are the outstanding results that you can look at and might have been attributed to this? Because if you do a lot of work, it's kind of hard to pinpoint like, well, this could have done it or that could have done it, but just share with me some of the breakthroughs, if any, that you've had through these hypnotherapy sessions. I'm eventually going to be doing some recordings, and I want to direct my efforts and my time into the thing that brings people the furthest, the fastest, the one that will make the widest impact. I'm going to prioritize my time that way. So if you've seen a lot of these, if there was one in particular that you really felt was impactful for you, please share that too. All right, great. So we're going to get started. You know what, I forgot to bring a clock with me over here, but I'm just, hang on. You might have just seen that I'm wearing shorts. Oh, live. I'm wearing shorts. I'm cheating. I'm wearing shorts with my blouse and blazer. All right, now I can keep track of time. I'm human, right? All right, so we're going to make the most of this time and try to bring you into a state of hypnosis as quickly as possible. So what I want you to do is I want you to keep your head forward the way it is right now and look up about 20 degrees and then close your eyes. And you will, and it's completely normal to, feel your eyes fluttering as though you're in REM sleep. And don't worry, because you won't have to do it forever, but it will access the part of your brain that helps you achieve the right brainwave state. And as you are feeling yourself mentally relaxed, you will also feel waves of relaxation shoot down from the top of your head all the way through your body, just like a wave. Continual waves just shooting from the top of your head, down your scalp, down your neck, your jaw, your chest, your shoulders, your arms, forearms, fingers, back, stomach, hips, bottom, thighs, calves, each toe, just a continual wave, just continually helping you get more and more relaxed with each wave of relaxation. As you start to get deeper and deeper into a state of relaxation, you can feel your eyes start to float down now as though you're looking over a balcony. And you can see yourself standing on the top of a hill, looking down into a beautiful, peaceful valley. Wildflowers, birds, nature, chirping. It's just so inviting, and you want to go deeper and deeper down into that valley to create the change in your life that you want. So there are stairs now that you see going down from the top of this hill into this valley of peace. You can feel them on the bottom of your feet. And now that you're ready to make this change in your life, just take the next step, 10, going deeper and deeper, feeling more and more invited into this valley of peace where you can have a sense of safety and deep, deep relaxation. 9, going deeper and deeper now, feeling so relaxed and so safe. 8, going deeper and deeper, feeling the stairs beneath your feet, looking down now, the valley is getting closer. 7, deeper relaxed, deeper feeling of safety and peace. 6, feeling so relaxed now. 5, deeper and deeper. 4, starting to feel even more relaxed, if that's even possible. 5, so close now to this complete valley of peace where you know that you're going to just have this sense of immense love and safety. 3, going deeper and deeper. 2, deeper now still. 1, even deeper. And now, as you step off into the valley, you feel completely safe, completely at peace, completely ready for this change. 0. Now that you're in this valley, you're ready for an adventure, you're ready for a journey to finally get to a destination you've been trying to get to for a very long time, perhaps all your life. And just like you've been carrying along on the journey up to this point, you have luggage with you. You have various suitcases and bags of all shapes and sizes, and each one of these bags and suitcases represents a person in your life who you feel at some level has done or said or acted in a way, or not acted in a way, or not said something that prevented you from getting any further on your journey in this very important area of your life that you've really been wanting to break through and achieve your highest potential in. So before you go on this journey, you need to figure out how you're going to carry all of this luggage, because you see the path in front of you is very narrow. It's a wooden beam that you have to walk. And you can step on this beam and see that both of your feet fit on this beam. It's certainly wide enough to be able to walk. But you have to figure out how you're going to continue to carry all of this luggage on your body. So there are bungee cords, there are straps, there are belts, there are sheets. Just continue to attach these bags to your body so that you can carry them across this beam. One by one, recognizing each bag as the individual. Now each of these bags have items within them, and each item represents a moment where something was said or not said, done or not done, or gestured or not gestured. So the size of the bag represents the number of moments that this person may have done something that you feel has held you back in this very important area of your life. So now as you strap on each bag one by one, acknowledging what they represent, you can step onto this beam now. And you walk with ease for a little while, taking one step in front of the other, realizing that this weight you've been carrying is quite heavy. And now you are about 1/3 away across this beam, and you look down to realize that you are now above a canyon. And with that distance beneath your feet, you start to feel a little more wobbly. Your calves are shaking. You realize that although you've been carrying this luggage all this time, now that you're walking across this beam, this luggage is really inhibiting you from being able to get to your destination. And you realize that if you could just let this luggage go, then you'd be able to walk across this beam with much more ease. You'll feel lighter, and it will be easier if you let go of this luggage now. So I want you to remove one bag, acknowledge who it represents, acknowledge the actions or inactions or words or lack of words. I want you to drop it down into the canyon. And I want you to yell out, I forgive you. I forgive you. And it drops deeper and deeper into this canyon, further and further away. So far now you can't even see it, but you do see, eventually, a splash as this bag falls into a river and floats away. And now you remove another bag, and you release it, and you say, I forgive you. I forgive you for everything you said or didn't say, and did or didn't do, to keep me from growing in this area of my life. I forgive you, as it goes further and further away. So far now you can't see it, and it drops into the canyon, into the river, and floats away. And you're already feeling lighter, and you're already feeling as though it will be easier to take a step. You can try now to take a couple steps and realize that it's so much easier, and you feel so much lighter. And just as much easier and lighter as you feel, you know that you'll be even lighter, and the trek will be even easier if you can release even more luggage. So go ahead and take off another bag. Acknowledge who it represents and all of the things that it represents, the moments in your life that it represents. Let it go and say, I forgive you. I forgive you. You see it fall further and further away, down into the canyon. So far now you can't even see it until you see a very small splash, and you know that it's floating down the river. You release even more bags. You can release a few now, maybe the smaller ones all together. Just say, I forgive you, and release those bags down into the canyon. Release them. I forgive you. You watch them fall deeper and deeper into the canyon until you see the splash and then float away. With each bag, you feel lighter, and you feel that the road ahead will be that much easier. So much easier, so much lighter without this baggage, without this luggage, without carrying that around with you all the time. You just keep releasing because it feels so good. It feels so good to release and forgive and send all of these past events down into the canyon. And now you look ahead and you see that at the end of this beam, at the end of the other side of this canyon, are all of the people that you just forgave. And when you see them in their highest form, as their highest being. They don't have luggage as they are right now either. And you realize that they've had their own journeys. They've had their own limits. They have their own baggage. Each of us does the best that we can do in every moment with what we have and what we know. And when you see them from now on in your life, you will see them as their highest selves, as they have the potential to be, not as the people who, with their own limits, unintentionally or intentionally, imposed limits on you, and you realize you are no longer held back by those limits. You feel lighter, everything is easier. You walk across this beam with such grace to be embraced on the other side by every single person that you forgave. And you feel unconditional love, and that's what's true and that's what's pure. And now as I count from 5 to 1, you will come 20% more into the room with each number. 5. Starting to feel and hear the sounds in the room around you. 4. Starting to feel the sensations come back to your hands and toes. 3. Starting to move your head around now, giving yourself a nice big stretch. 2. Starting to move your body even more, feeling your whole body stretch now. 1. Eyes open, wide aware, and feeling great. How do you feel? Do you feel lighter? You might be crying, and it's okay. And you might even continue to cry because you've released so much. And that is the body's natural reaction. So when you feel that come out, you just let it flow. Just allow it, because what we resist persists. Just let all of those emotions come out as though you're cleaning out your emotional cavities. Okay? Just let them go. I hope that you feel like I felt yesterday, but I will warn you, like I said before, that sometimes this work uncovers new stuff that we want to work on, and that's really a gift. The gift is that now that we've cleared all this other stuff, we're getting deeper into it, and I don't know that there's an end to it, but I can tell you that the more that we confront the things that hold us back, the more power we embrace in what we're able to accomplish, then the more we can achieve that we want to achieve in our lives. That's important to us to achieve. So if you find, like I found yesterday, even after I did this for myself, that in the afternoon, more things came up, more events came up, more things kind of started to unravel, and new situations started to arise, and it was, I had to see that this was happening for me. I had to see that, well, this worked for that stuff. Now this is new stuff, and I can do the same thing with this stuff. And this recording will be here for you, so you can come back to it, or you can book me. I have some summer specials for hypnotherapy sessions, and I'm not fully booked yet. So you can always book me, book more time, book a longer session, book some time when I can pinpoint for you and get really specific for you, because that is the point of hypnotherapy as opposed to meditation. It's a single focus. So when I know more about you and I can use your language through our consultation, then it will have even deeper meaning and be even more effective for you. I look forward to you sharing with me what your experience of this was, good or bad. Keep it coming so I know that this is a worthwhile investment of my time and energy. And I will continue as feedback comes in to get more and more excited and invest more and more energy into making this time valuable for you. Thank you for joining me. See you next week. Oh, you won't see me next week because next week is 4th of July. And I will be vacationing. I will be holidaying. So, but you can always book me for a different time, and I will come back the following Wednesday, which is the 11th. Take care.